Questers, we're live here Wednesday night. Our podcast show from yesterday's Curse of Oak Island episode. Hope everybody had a good 2 weeks. We're back. Did you miss us out there in the world? We'll soon find out. And, of course, the Synopsis Queen from Canada. I'm all full of snow here. The wires are full of snow, but we got some melt the past 3 days. The Synopsis Queen from Canada on the line is Judy. Hello, Judy.
Hi, Johnny, and hi, everybody. It's good to be back. I enjoyed my rest from Oak Island, but I sure missed you guys last week. But it's good to be back. Good to do a synopsis again.
Yupper. And let me get my hellos in here, Judy, as people sort of straggle in. We'll take our time and go from there. Hello, J4J. We're starting now. There's Tammy Williams. Hope you're doing good, Tammy. Hello, Kay Franks. Hello, Raymond. Hello, Giselle. Hello, the Berman. Hello, Professor Daniel Spino. Spino. Hello, Luann. Hello, Scott. Hello, April. Hello, Christopher. GFM. Hope everything's going good with you guys over there. Hello, Meow. Hello, Carol. Hello, Dan. Hello, Donna. The crew is coming in, Judy. The crew is coming in. At least they don't have At least they don't have to shovel to come in. You know what I mean?
Right. For darn sure, John. Yeah, it's good to see everybody.
Thank you so much, Tammy. You don't have to do that. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Tammy.
People from Australia are in the house. Hello, Deborah.
Oh, that's great. Welcome.
Hello, Woo-hoo. Gloria's in the house. Hello, Playad. Google. The gang is coming in, Judy. The gang is coming in.
They are. And aren't they just a great gang, too?
Yep. And then everybody else sort of takes a look at us when they're available. Who knows? When they're laying in bed or they're in their car or whenever the heck they're watching us. You know, Judy?
Right, exactly. And I don't care when they watch us, John, as long as they watch.
Yep. Hello, CYN. But very snowy here, east part of the United States. Very bad. Tons and tons of snow. No melting in case Daniel wants to know in that pool of his in Florida. It just started melting about 2 days ago. I mean, there was no driveway, sidewalks, just the roads had like 2 lines in them because they're short of salt. So that's our situation over here. We're just praying all the ice on the wires would be okay for tonight's podcast, but you never know.
Tammy says it's 72 degrees Fahrenheit in Memphis.
Oh, boy. Hello, Sydney. I can see and hear both of us. Very good.
Okay, we're official now. Hi, Cindy.
We're official. We're just not talking to ourselves, Judy. We're talking to the world.
We got it.
And before I give my thank yous to my people who support us money-wise, last night's show, Kaison's Ho, after months of tireless work and focused research, the massive excavation of the recovery of the Fable Chapel vault begins. it sort of brought back the chills that I used to have when they first started the caissons, Judy. It sort of gave me a little wood to the head, slap to the face, wake up call on what they were doing in the beginning, and gave me a good spurt of reassurance that they were back to it. Even though, okay, we find something, we don't find anything, people got opinions of this and that. But it gave me that reoccurrence of, okay, here we go. You know what I mean, Judy?
Yeah, I do, John. I found last night's show was really an upper for me. Not that I agree with everything or anything, but at least it was interesting. And I really enjoyed, I know you're going to find this funny, the wash plant. I think that thing was amazing.
Mm-hmm. But I thought it gave me a little bit more positivity, even though sometimes the outcomes are not what you like to be. And I say it the way it is. It's only my own personal opinion. A lot of people don't like that, but I try to be in the middle. But you guys go what you go, and I go what I go. And that's how we always will be. But I thought it was a good episode. It brought me back to the old days, especially if just newbies came in. That's pretty exciting for the newbies. Hey, these guys are looking where they drilled. They might find things. They got this caisson in, and it's all new to them. You know, we got to remember for the newbies, not like our old timers. That's pretty exciting, I thought. You know what I mean?
For sure it is. And there is something about a caisson going down that does make it exciting.
Thank you. Hello, April. Goofil, need to refill this YouTube account. Thanks for all the wonderful gray hat. You're welcome. You're welcome. Again, hashtag hat. You got to be present to win. Another hat will be going out tonight. I got more in, more loss. But for you guys, whatever you need. Hello, Steve. Steve Vanis. So that's what I wanted to say about yesterday's show. I liked it. It wasn't a downer. They kept it going. A couple of backtracks, but not as bad backtracks. You know what I mean?
Right, yes. I do understand because I enjoyed it actually, and I haven't for a while. So that was nice.
Yep. Hello, Lon Walker. I want to thank my YouTube membership subscribers that have been sticking with me over 4 years, some of them. The Tracker, Isabel, Kay, David, Sandra, Tammy, David, Patricia, Sideways, Super, Becky, Carol, Virginia, Gary, Rebecca, Barbara, Starlene, GFM, Sandollar, Roxy, and Joanne for their support. Judy, she's on the line. I always thank her for all the stuff she does for the channel. Without her, this podcast wouldn't be going on that much. Judy, I thank you so much since I got you on the phone.
Oh, you're welcome, John. And I love being here, so I'll do whatever I can to keep going.
Yep. I want to thank Daniel and Charlotte for all their hard work with the Oak Island Compendium. Their fact digging. That if people don't like it, too bad. We got to know both sides of the track here, which they didn't have early on, Judy, but now they have other places to go to get other opinions from other people on what's going on. You know what I mean?
Right, yes. And it is good to hear different people give their opinions, and sometimes maybe it'll help them find it.
Yep. I want to thank all my moderators on the Facebook group for staying steady at about 68,500 members there. We're about 139,000 subscribers on YouTube. I want to thank my moderators from Facebook, Tammy, Judy, Daniel, Starling, Kathy, and Tanya from Portugal. Jeff M. and Gloria also on both sides, YouTube and Facebook, and David B. helping out on the YouTube side. We got a lifetime contributor, Chris Donna, the Starman. My main members are from the Quest of Oak Island group, but we're catching up on the YouTube side. We're live to YouTube. Then I repost on Facebook and sometimes Twitter, other platforms, a little bit on Discord, Instagram, no more on Twitch and Rumble, even though I'm there, but I don't really post there. And all to our members on Spotify for podcasters. Sometimes I post it around. We're on Patreon. I put some stuff in there. And Apple, Google, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Pandora, and Amazon. Hello, Alexa, that keeps me company when everybody's sleeping here. You see them lights going around. I'm going, who the heck is talking? And the lights are just going around. I go, who's there? You know?
Yeah, that would kind of startle me, I think.
Here's the gang. Judy, the Hook, Tanya, Daniel, Tammy, Jeff M., David, Starlene, and Gloria. Couldn't do it without them.
John, Tammy said you just set her Alexa off when you said that.
And here's the Oak Island Compendium that Daniel and Charlotte has taken over from the guys that used to run it. Please follow them, support them as you support me. And also we support the salty dog himself, Tony Sampson. If you can't get any tours, get on his boat, go around the island, tell him Johnny sent you. There is the Hook. Thanks for coming in and all the work you do, Kathy.
Hi, Kathy.
All right, so last night's Case on Toll that everybody watched. Episode 14, March 4th. It's called Sinking In. Oh, Lordy 40. What's that mean, Judy?
I don't know. Are we going to be sinking into the caisson?
As the team moves closer to retrieving what they believe is the chapel vault, a dangerous event occurs at the money pit, and the fellowship must adjust their plans quickly to avoid disaster. So I think it's a little bit of sinkhole action going on there, Judy.
Oh, John, that wouldn't surprise me. I hadn't thought about it till just now, but I'll bet you that's what it was.
Yep. I'll tell you, man, it was Doug Crowdwell, and I don't know if it was Charles Barkhouse. I'm not sure. You have to ask Daniel. He'll answer you. Episode 15th, Judy, on March 11th, is called Channeling the Solution. New pathways discovered in the swamp suggest more activity took place on the island than ever believed. After professional analysis, a gemstone uncovered. But we sort of found a gemstone last night, so I don't know, maybe they're finding more, or maybe found something in the swamp there, Judy.
Yeah, that would not be something in that swamp to find a gemstone.
Yep.
They would get lucky if they did.
Yep. Hello, Ken. Thanks for coming in, and thank you so much, Dee Dee William Ham, the artist of the group. Please support her YouTube channel also. I stop in all kinds of crazy times. She's there in the morning, up to about noontime sometimes. I don't know how she does it. Hours and hours of drawing and books, scrapbooks, and all that stuff. So if you like that stuff, go see Dee Dee William Ham, a good friend of mine.
Hi, Dee Dee, and thank you so much.
And the last thing I got right here, Judy, is episode 16, March 18th. That's all we got as a title. And guess what the title is? Nobody will guess this one.
I'm sure I won't.
Open Sesame.
Oh.
So we're opening something. I don't know what it is, but that title is called Open Sesame.
Oh. I hope it's a chest or something.
A beer chest, a beer cooler.
Yeah, even that'd be good, wouldn't it?
Well, they're starting to sing and all that stuff. So, you know, like I said yesterday on the show, I hope they're not doing all this other stuff because they're not bored, but getting some of that stress off them. And Terry and all those guys doing that little sing along. You know what I mean?
Right. Yes, that was cute. Darn cute.
All right, let's go. We're going to start out, Judy. I'll tell you right now, we're going to do a little screenshots of the drilling down. Then after the drilling down, we'll go into your synopsis, okay?
Okay, that's fine. You know what? I didn't even know that was on last night, so I have to watch it yet.
Yeah, me neither. I just was setting up, about 8:30, so I got the last half hour, but I don't know what the first half hour was, but we didn't miss much. All right, here we go. And there is Maddie. This was a drilling down from 8 to 9 o'clock last night. I was not aware of it. Nobody told me. My brain is fried. I just caught it when I was setting up my tripod and everything, ready to do screenshots at 9 o'clock, and here it was drilling down. In fact, I told you guys a lot of times before, I like drilling down better than the episodes. Yup, Tammy was on last night. And there's the team at the sausage table. Terry, Mr. Tester, Steve. I had no idea about it drilling down, guys. You guys too? I don't know. I had no idea. They're asking about another spot for the caissons at the sausage table. Where that square is, that rectangle, is the head and shaft. So they're looking for, they think they know where shaft 6 is. That's what they say. But I thought when they went and found shaft 6, they thought it was. It wasn't, I thought. When they dug out that hole.
I thought so, but I can't remember for sure.
They thought it was, but it wasn't.
Right.
And I looked back, I couldn't find it because my brain is fried. And this is when they're saying, in shaft 6, when the tunnel collapsed, one guy had half a keg barrel, and he believes the gold and the silver and the jewels were in all these little keg barrels, and that's what the little half a keg barrel piece of wood looked like. So that's what they're looking for. That's what they're trying to drill down to and put a caisson in there, number 1. Thank you, Meow. Thank you so much. This is from drilling down last night before the actual show. With Maddie talking to everybody at the sausage table. That's when he was saying to Maddie about there was chests or kegs of treasure. Okay, go get it after 13 years, will you please?
Yes, please.
And where they're digging, they showed this hammer type of deal, sledgehammer, whatever you want to call it, out of the spoils of RF1 that was coming from southern France, northern Italy, or western Norway. And there's how they got it marked out in the money pit area where they found all those things, and they're putting a 7-foot round caisson in there. There's the marks. Or again, they had to stick in the Vikings in there, Judy.
Yeah, yes, of course.
And the Templars. Don't forget, we're halfway through the season, so now we're going to start getting pumped up with what, guys? Templar, treasures, relics. I can feel it coming in my bones.
Yes, I'm sure it'll be the same old stuff.
And Vanessa with Rock, she's a very busy woman. Maybe I'll see if I can get her on. I don't know my schedule. It takes some time to set up an interview and all that, so I don't know if I even got the time to set that up for you guys. I'm so sorry, but we'll see.
Well, it's good to see her on the show right now. Good to see her.
There's all the equipment that came to the money pit, which we saw in our drone videos. Hello, Diane Otto. Thanks for coming in. And this is when Vanessa is coming in. And there she is from Rock Equipment. That's what they were showing on drilling down. They have put in already 21 steel caissons, and I think there's only 2 permanent, Judy.
Yes, I think you're right. Boy,
There's
that's a lot, isn't it?
there's all the caissons right there, plus C1 that's in place.
Boy.
And there's the locations, not including the 8,000 drill holes.
Wow.
Hello, Lewis. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, Meow. There's 7-foot caissons this year. And here's where they want to put the new ones. Too bad my closed caption is right there, but there's one up on top, 1, 2, 3, 4 near the bottom. You see that, guys?
Yes. Wow.
And 220 feet deep, Meow. They're going all the way down to the end, or bedrock on each one. They're not stopping because they got a rock cutter, and they're going all the way on each hole. No questions asked, right down to the bottom. If you got nothing, you got nothing. And they're saying to Vanessa, she's a treasure hunter now. Never thought in her wildest dreams she'd be a treasure hunter.
I'm sure she didn't.
Also, the way the oscillator's working now, it'll go around 360 degrees around. It'll dig right out. Not just going back and forth, but all the way around while it's digging. You know what I mean?
Right, yes. Tammy's saying that she can't picture in her mind how big this caisson is. And for those that don't know, Tammy is blind, so she can't see it. So, Tammy, imagine yourself standing inside it with several feet above your head open.
Yeah. This is where she's telling Maddie about the 360-degree turn around that it goes. Well, let's dig in something different. And these guys brought all kinds of tools because they knew if they hit big rocks, boulders, that they can drill through them, just not stop. And it just keeps on grinding on the boulders. You know what I mean, guys?
Right.
Meow.
Meow says he hopes they stop the grabber before they crush the arc.
They said they had some kind of metal detector on the end, something. I couldn't get what they said. I missed it. Or maybe send the camera down when they get close to a level, 120 or where they think their level is. There's the grabber right there, the smooth grabber, not the one with the teeth on the bottom. These things are huge.
Oh, they're big. They are big.
It's a 2-meter grab. It's about 6-foot grab, 3 foot and 3 foot on each side when it goes down to 7. So you got a foot around the inside of the tube, and then the rest of the tube or the caisson's filled with the grabber. Then they showed the wash plant at Smith's Cove. $10X is 12 feet, I think, the train caissons. 8 or 10 feet, 8 or 12 feet. They got the new wash plant. Well, they still got money thrown around, you know what I mean?
Yes, obviously.
Then Maddie was talking to Rick and Marty in the war room. They're all going to go down to 220 feet. Maddie looks a little rough. Bags under his eyes. I don't know. Wrinkled shirt. I don't know what's up with that guy.
No, for sure. Age, maybe.
They're saying, long as they know that the money pit is between shaft 6 and where they think the money pit is, where it all collapsed. That's their big hopes. Imagine a letdown on this one case on that they're putting their hopes on and nothing comes up. Oh my God.
Yeah, it's going to be a downer for sure. Let's hope something comes.
You know, I mean, everybody knows Shaft 6. And I try to find, I'm pretty sure when they thought they found Shaft 6, it wasn't Shaft 6. But guys, my brain's fried. I couldn't find it. So hang on there. We'll see what happens in future episodes. Hello, Brenda. Thanks for coming in. And now Rick says this, which makes no sense to me at all. Treasure or no, I'm grateful for the experience. Now, wait a minute. Your brother just spent $1 billion on it, but now everybody's financially good for the top rated show. He can say this. But if he had to finance every little penny, I think he would say something different. What do you think, guys?
Yes, I think you're right, John. Yeah, they're sitting good now. I hope they find something for their sakes for sure.
And here's Maddie. That's the end of drilling down. I thought I caught pretty good of it the last 40 minutes. So that was it for drilling down.
Yeah, you did good. You really did.
Who knows what the other stuff was? Maybe lot 5. You know what I mean?
Right. Could have been too.
All right, Judy, get your wine ready. And I'm still having a couple of problems with Raymond because his firing notice is not until March. And I downloaded it to our Facebook group, so we'll have to present on this and share the screen on my Facebook group to show you Daniel's and Charlotte's. It just won't let me load it down into my program here for some reason with pictures. And after it is, sometimes Daniel and Charlotte's observation of the TV show is too long, or over 1,000 words or something. I don't know what they're telling me. Hello, Stu Wilson. Hello, Bill Lamack. So let me find Judy's picture here. Okay, Judy, you're facing the world on your table with your cup and iPad. When you're ready, go at it.
Okay, thank you. And tonight we are season 12, episode 13, Caisson's Hoe. Episode 13 opens with rock equipment crossing the causeway to begin putting down caissons in the Money Pit area. Marty, Rick, Scott, and Craig, behind them in a car, are discussing the caissons. Marty points out they have 6 to 7 spots in the Money Pit area where the caissons can be put down as a result of testing or digs on those spots. They are looking for structures and metal and will go down 200 feet or more if they need to. They arrive in the Money Pit area where they greet Vanessa and the rock team and a company called Soltech Canada, who will be working with the rock team. Later that morning, in the northern area of the swamp, Billy is digging on the pathway near the square structure the team calls the bolt. Rick pulls up a piece of shaped wood from 3 feet down, and they all wonder what it would be doing there. It will go to the lab to be tested. Over on lot 5, Jack arrives where Fiona and Todd are digging. Fiona explains they are working in an area they think could be the entrance to the structure. As the 3 of them continue to dig, Fiona finds a piece of a small metal hinge that, of course, Jack points out could be off of a chest. They bag it. Todd then digs up what looks like a small round diamond, but Fiona says it could be glass. It has the pattern of a star on the back of it, making them believe it could be off of a ring or a necklace. It goes right to the lab. That afternoon, 500 feet east, near Smith's Cove, team is looking over the new, very modern wash plant. The material coming from the hammer grab in the caisson will go through the plant to be separated by size, making the dig go faster and easier. Each pile will be metal detected and examined. Later that day, the team meets in the lab with Carmen and Emma, get test results and Carmen's opinion of the wrought iron spike found last week under a boulder from the Blair map. Emma, having put it through the XRF machine, says it is made of iron and some manganese, and she dates it to the late 1700s. Carmen believes it to be a large pin that could have been used as an anchor to move large boulders. He dates it earlier than Emma to 720 to 740. These dates could be the possible date of the Blair map. The following morning, we find the team gathered in the money pit area to start the going down of the first caisson. Rick says he is a true believer that this caisson will find something of value. Doug is given the task of naming the caisson, writing PB1 on its side. Katya and Vanessa step up to push the button that starts the oscillator, and the caisson begins its descent. Later that afternoon, the team is meeting in the lab with Emma and Laird to get the test results of the diamond-like artifact found on Lot 5. Emma reports it is not modern and is made of controlled flint glass that was invented in France in 1734. A paste is made from ground up lead and glass, poured into a mold to form this diamond shape. This jewel was worn by both men and women and was expensive. Marty points out this jewel had to have been worn by a person of privilege and wealth. Marty believes Lot 5 was a camp for the people who buried treasure on Oak Island. Back at the swamp, Billy uncovers more boards laid out in a line, and Alex digs with a shovel and finds a large rock at the end of the boards. Katya detects, but finds no metal. Billy then digs up several large rocks in the same place, and Alex says the rocks look to be piled here. Before going any further, they call Dr. Spooner, who arrives right away, and after examining the rocks, declares this pile is similar to the stone road in the southeast corner of the swamp. He asks them to find out where this pathway goes. The episode ends in the money pit area where the hammer grab has reached 87 feet down in hole TB1. Lots of wood drops from the hammer that looks to be beams. The team examines the wood, and Terry picks up a piece of a whole log that he believes to be a support beam that is cut by an axe or an adze. Could this be the chapel vault? Several 100 feet to the east, the team is examining the material coming out of the wash plant, and they find a square-headed nail that is very heavy. Gary always says if it's heavy, it's old. To the lab it goes. Alex arrives back at the caisson site with Katya and Terry, just as the hammer grab drops a load from 91 feet down. Katya detects and the beeper goes off, and she picks up an iron spike about 1 foot long. Rick says it is wrought iron, and it goes to the lab. As Terry picks up another piece of beam, Rick declares we need to keep digging and be patient. Have they hit the chapel vault? Join us next week, Questers, to hopefully get an answer. And in the meantime, stay safe, please.
Very good. Very, very good. Thank you, Maxi Lab, for your donation.
Say that again, John, please.
I want to thank
I see.
Maxi Lab for his or their donation during your speech.
Okay.
And
Thanks, Max.
yep, and this synopsis will be in print on our Facebook page, on the groups page later on tonight with the screenshots that we all saw tonight for everybody to see on the Facebook side. Judy is the best.
Thanks, everybody. I love you guys.
Yeah, that's what I thought about. Okay, that's what I was going to rant about. Now, I know when they set up the first caisson, it's tradition. Everybody goes there around the caisson, and somebody of experience, hardship on Oak Island to press the button. Why the heck does a girl that's only been there for 2 episodes or maybe 4 weeks in the summer get to press the button? How does Caitlin press the button? Of all the girls that are there, if that was for all the women, get the person that was there the longest and have them press the button. Why would a newbie get that distinction? What do you guys think?
I have to admit, John, I thought the same thing. I was thinking about Fiona standing behind her, who's been there a couple of years now, and it would have been great if she couldn't have done it. Yeah, it was hard to understand.
And then also, I know they're not getting along probably, or even David Blankenship to stop in and press the button for what his father put in that place. But having Caitlin press the button left a bad taste in my mouth.
Wouldn't it be great to see Dave? It really would.
I have no idea. He's like off of Facebook or whatever. He doesn't answer. So I don't know. Maybe he's in Florida for the winter. But of all people to press the button, nothing against these people, but their decisions just make me shake my head. And this was Rick's decision. You know, I always go when I worked by seniority. You know what I mean? The oldest person gets some kind of credit somehow. And the oldest person there, as far as the women on the archaeology side, you know, that's where we see the women, right?
Right. Yes. Like I just didn't get it at all. I love Katya a lot, and I think she's doing a great job. But it did seem like a strange decision.
She didn't deserve for that. She didn't get. She doesn't have enough mud on her boots yet to even get close to the button. Maybe holding the cable wire, but pressing the button, no.
Right. I agree.
They always give me something to rant about, guys. Why? Why do they always give me something to rant about with this show? Why?
Don't know, John. Our podcast would be darn boring if you didn't have a rant.
You know, when I saw her press the button, I'm going, shaking my head. You got to earn that. That's an earn thing. You know, like Doug wrote on the caisson before they all wrote on the caisson. Remember, they all signed it, whatever they did for that one.
Yes, I remember that.
He signed it. Okay. And it just rubbed me the wrong way, guys. Whatever. That's my own personal opinion. It's not Johnny Stemmer's opinion. And some people don't like my opinion. Well, then you don't belong in the group or on my YouTube channel. I tell it the way it is and how I see it. She didn't earn that right.
Yeah, John always says it as it is, and that's okay with me. If I disagreed with him, I tell him. But this season, for some reason, I seem to be agreeing with him all the time.
Now, what about even Emma? All the hard work she does in that office and lab. Why didn't Emma press the button?
Right. Good thought there. Yes.
Anybody but this girl here. But I guess it's who you know, whatever. I don't know. They got more caissons to put in, and maybe they'll listen to us, but it's already not listening to us. It's already done. The show's already done, so we got to see what they did. You know what I mean?
Right, for sure. April said, John, she says we're old school, and that's about it.
Yeah, we're old, all right. All right, let's get into the screenshots of the show. There we go. There's the causeway, bringing in the rock equipment. Hello, Lon Walker. Gary probably paid him, Tammy says. Here they come with the equipment. Rock equipment. Lordy 40. Holy Muyan. My poor Muyans.
That's a lot of equipment.
Hello, Gary. You're late.
Hi, Gary.
A lot of equipment on that money pit there. It didn't sink in yet. Look at all that equipment on there.
Yeah, Scott Lonsbury says long drive together there, I bet. I'll bet it was.
We want to solve it this year. What's going to do it this year? The same old story we heard in that truck, that SUV, for the last 12 years.
Oh, John, Gary said he's back in the hospital.
Oh,
Sorry
God.
to hear that, Gary.
Get well, Gary. It's kind of weird. He's always up front. He's always early. You know what I mean?
Right, yes.
You get well, Gary. We're with you.
Please get well.
And here's the drill holes that they want to maybe put caissons in, showing more mineral content. Here showing the grabber and the caissons. Again, meeting Vanessa.
Meow says this truck is at least Lordy 40 feet long.
Yeah. Big old trucks. All this equipment. I don't know what those tubes are in the back. I was thinking if they find something, they'll vacuum it out. But they didn't mention what those tubes are in the back. We know the caissons and wall supports. But that's all I got on that, guys.
Yeah, I wondered what those were too, John. They strange looking things.
No, they look like telephone poles. You see them back there?
Yes, they do actually.
And I'm thinking of some kind of suction. But don't quote me on that. Gary, you already won a hat, Gary. And you bought a hat. There's a 7-foot diameter steel caissons. Hashtag hat to win a Quest hat. If you never won one before, you only got to enter it one time. The system only takes it one time. If you do it 50 times, it'll only take it one time. And send your information to the Quest of Oak Island at AOL.com with your address. If you're international, I need your phone number.
Scott Lonsbury says, looks like a lot of trailer loads for all that equipment. It does, Scott.
Yep, and there's the circle where they're going to do the first caisson. I don't know why they're doing it, but they're doing it right over the Fable Chapel vault. So that's what they say. That's where it is. That's how confident they are. Imagine that, Judy?
Yes. Yeah, and they certainly do seem to be confident, too. John Lewis says, I think they are stabilizers for the crane. those things we didn't know what they were.
Who knows? Thank you, Lewis. I have no idea. So if they think this hole, that 7-foot round caisson, Judy, is directly above the fabled chapel vault, why don't they just drill a bunch of holes in that circle to see if they came up with any kind of artifacts?
You know, John, that would make sense. If they go down with the hammer grab, they're going to break it all up, right?
Yeah, I don't know. Gary, that's not allowed if you win one to give one away. Sorry. And here's the gang on the right-hand side. Vanessa and the other guys that says they got the equipment if they got to go through boulders. They got special equipment to go right through it, Judy.
Wow. That's going to be something to see, actually.
Yep. And going back to the swamp in the muck, they find this crazy looking thing.
Yeah. I can't even imagine what that thing is. Although I have to say it looks familiar to me, but I can't quite figure out what it is.
Doesn't look like a survey stake because I did surveying, especially with that notch on top.
Okay.
It almost looks like a tooth from a great awl, but it's not. It's wood, you know what I mean? Like a tooth from a
Right, exactly.
a digger.
Well, hopefully, you know who they need to show it to is Carmen, because he would know.
And they didn't show him this. They showed him that spike.
Yes. Scott Lonsbury wonders if it's a tent stake.
Could be the round part where the
Yeah.
tent strings too. Who knows?
Sure looks like a good thought, Scott.
Yeah, it could be meow. The tie ropes are for string lines. You know what I mean?
Right.
The
Yeah.
little knob will be where the string goes, and you put another one 100 feet and pull the string tight and put it on the next knob. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know what they did way back then. Don't forget, it's a swamp. It's full of junk. So who knows what it can be? Here we're back right here. Lot 5 on this crazy, crazy Lot 5 foundation. There's a shout out to Todd. I think he's a member here.
Yes. I'm happy for him that he ended up finding the jewel.
How rowdy, Roddy. Hello. Of course, when they find that little hinge, Jack's got to say it's got to come off a treasure chest. You know what I mean? A chest. Okay.
I knew he would say it, John. I knew he would.
Yeah. And there they are with the dustpans and trowels. Hello, Bill Flamack. And there's Jack saying, what's his famous words? I got him again. Oh, no way. Wow. We got him right there. Look at what he said right there.
Yes. Both of them.
Oh, no way. Wow. I caught you, Jack. I caught you. There we go. And there's that diamond thing, and Jack says, holy smokes. Well, but don't forget, without him talking, who really does all the talking now? You know what I mean?
Yep, it's him.
If
we can count on him, can't we?
Yeah, if Gary's not there, who talks? Nobody.
And did you notice Gary wasn't on last night? I have to admit I missed him.
No, his daughter's taking over. And Todd found it. He found it. It takes the cake, he says. Back to the swamp, the northern region, into the Swank Swamp. And they're saying maybe the planks were from the stone road or stone path to not step in the muck, and you lay boards down to get to the dry land. You know, Judy?
Right. Yes, and that's what we talked about that 2 weeks ago.
Mm.
And to me, that's what this is.
You know, was it wet then? Who the heck knows? I don't know. Was it dry then? I don't know. I'm getting lost in all this overload of information and data. My brain's ready to fly out. Another year, Judy, another year of more information that my brain can't take anymore.
Oh dear, John, you can't leave us so.
I might,
We can't do it without.
I might burst.
Oh, hope that doesn't happen.
And here showing the brand new wash plant. There it is, Mickey New.
Isn't that some machine? I really think that's something.
Rowdy, I don't know how they missed that big rock with an X on it. They're still exploring the island after 13 years. They don't look in every lot because it's not cleared out. I don't know. They got me all crazy. Back to the lab. Our buddy Carmen's there. There he is. I got him a little fuzzy though. Looking thinner and thinner to me. I don't know.
It would be nice to know if it was on purpose or not.
Mm.
I don't think he looks unhealthy to me. He just looks thin.
Mm-hmm. There's the spike. And there's Emma. Our factual data girl. Gives us the facts, gives us the dates, takes the rust off. This is what it is. I love it.
Me too.
And here's they're around the case on to start. The tradition. It's called the True Believer, Gary, the True Believer. TB 1. Number 22, right? We had 21. This is 22. And there he is, right in TB 1 with the cross and the 4 dots. Doug Crowell. And here's this one place. If anybody to press that button, I say Emma on the end there should have pressed the button. Not Gary's daughter. No way. No way.
I'm in agreement on that, John. I am.
Out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 girls, she got to press the button. Lordy 40. Holy Muyan. Back to the lab. There's what they said first, though it's a diamond. Lordy 40.
Your bandman says that many more girls, and in the beginning, you're right. In the beginning, there were no girls at all.
You're up, Rowdy. They said that's where the chapel vault is, in that 7-foot circle. But they didn't send a couple of drill holes all in there, but they're just going to stick a big 7-foot can in there. So who knows? Lure, he tells it how it is too. It's called a paste, how they made the fake jewelry. It was developed in France. When it was invented in 1734. There it is, that Lot 5 crazy thing. And the first grab, almost at the first target depth of interest. And while the excavation continues, back to the stinky swamp with Alex, Katya. What's her first name? Katya?
Yeah, Katya.
Katya.
Katya. Katya.
What kind of name is that?
I
I'm calling
think it's either.
her Kathy.
it's either Russian or Scandinavian. I'm not sure. If anybody knows, tell us.
And here's a hair picture of Alex turning gray. And my podcast promo for myself is, guys, please either find something or end this before I die. Okay, guys? Or before Alex goes bald and completely gray, and before I die. Let's do something here.
Yes. He looks more gray every time we see him, actually. Kathy the Hook says, I think Katya is Russian. The name is Russian.
Yeah, I was thinking of that myself. We're back to the money pit. The crane's assembled. They put all that crane together, Judy. On all those trucks, they put that crane together. It's all they bring is the tracks, and the whole crane part is all put together at the money pit.
Wow, isn't that something? I bet you can see that crane from a long way away.
There's Vanessa. Here's where they dump out the spoils right there. And she metal detects the mud. They found some wood. It could be a shaft. There's a little bit at the wash plant. I've seen a lot of new people on the wash plant, guys. I don't know who all these new people are.
No, some of them are from that new company that was really hard to say, and from Canada. And I think some of them are new men to rock as well.
Right, but the guys from rock won't be working on the pulley system to look for jewels through spoils, though. You know what I mean? They'd be with the drilling of the caisson. You know what I mean?
Right. Yes.
Then we got this guy, Derek Couch. Look what I found. Look what I found. It was a bolt.
Did they not say he was from rock, though?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure, but I don't think so. Maybe he's part of the wash plant team.
That could be.
All righty. All righty, here we go. Don't forget, hashtag hat to win a Quest hat around the world. We're going to go to our Facebook group page, Judy, and show Daniel and Charlotte's synopsis through Raymond. And if I can't get it to work, oh my lordy 40, holy schmoly. Here we go, Judy.
Well, I got it for us, John. Let's hope it does.
Just let me know, guys. All right, we're going to start it up. You guys let me know, okay? Here we go. Daniel and Charlotte's.
And Compendium. In this week's episode, Caissons Ho, the show began with preparations for the exploration in the Money Pit area, with the installation of 7-feet caissons that will go to the depth of at least 200 feet to try to locate the fabled Chapelle Vault. The focus then shifted to the North Swamp area, where the Oak Island team continued their excavation and search at this location. While continuing searching, it was noticed that there appeared to be no nails or metal in the wood being found. In investigating the area further, a piece of shaped wood was discovered, and the team was perplexed by what it was. It will be analyzed to see if its purpose can be identified. The action shifted to Lot 5, where the Oak Island team continued their investigation of the foundation near the circular structure, brick kiln. Archaeologist Fiona Steele uncovered what appeared to be a small hinge off what she speculated could have been a small door. It was quickly suggested it may be a treasure chest hinge. Archaeology assistant Todd Langseth located what initially appeared to be a diamond. It was speculated it may have been from a ring or necklace and part of the fabled Oak Island treasure. Upon further inspection, it was suggested that it may be glass. The piece was bagged and tagged and sent to the lab for further analysis. We were then taken to the new wash plant area, located near both Smith's Cove and Money Pit area, where the Oak Island team had a new wash plant machine set up. It was explained that the new machine is much like the old one, but more modern, and will help speed up the process of searching through the spoils that are extracted from the caissons. It was explained that they will have the ability to go through a larger amount of spoils from multiple caissons at one time. The team feels this will help their search for the fabled Chapelle Vault. We were then taken to the lab, where the Oak Island team met with blacksmith Carmen Legger to discuss the iron spike that was found on Lot 1 under a rock. Upon inspection, Carmen indicated that the piece appeared to be very old and appeared to be a pin. He said that it was made by hand and probably wasn't older than 1760. He said it was probably used as an anchor to pull something up, or maybe to maneuver a boulder. Emma then gave her XRF analysis, and she stated that the iron had some manganese, but wasn't clean enough to suggest it was very old. She stated that based on its chemical attributes, she would estimate the piece was from the mid to late 1700s ES. Carmen disagreed with her assessment, and stated he thought it was from the early to mid 1700s S. He went on to suggest the 1720s to 1740 S, which then launched the speculation that it was related to the mythical Duc d'Anville treasure on Oak Island. The action then took us to the Money Pit area, where the entire Oak Island team congregated for a ceremony to officially begin their exploratory program to locate the mythical Chapelle Vault. The first caisson was named True Believer, and a sentimental soliloquy by Rick Lagina was made. He also suggested that metal detectorist Katja Drayton begin the operation by pressing the button to start the process of installing the True Believer caisson. We were then taken back to the lab, where the Oak Island team met to discuss the jewel found at the Lot 5 excavation area. Emma completed an XRF analysis and stated that the piece was glass with high lead content and was not modern. She put the date from the early to mid-1700s. It was identified as a French artificially simulated gemstone. This technique was introduced in France in 1734. It was stated that either men or women wore this type of stone, and probably by someone who had wealth. This was then speculated to be related to the mythical Duc d'Anville treasure on Oak Island. We were then taken back to the North Swamp area, where the Oak Island team continued their search. As they worked, they discovered rocks piled on top of each other. It was speculated that this could be part of the cobbled path that was previously discovered. Dr. Ian Spooner was brought in to get his opinion of the feature and see if he thought it was man-made or glacially deposited. Dr. Spooner said that the rocks appeared to be stacked by man and were similar in construction to the stone road feature that was found near the swamp. The area will continue to be explored for more evidence. The episode concluded at the Money Pit and Wash Plant areas, where the Oak Island team began their operation. The True Believer caisson was put down to a depth of 87 feet, and wood was being excavated. It was noticed that some of the wood was hand-hewn, axe or adze cut, which would support it being older. Whole logs were brought up and what appeared to be support beams. This aligns with the fact that many tunnels are in the immediate area underground. At the wash plant, Derek Couch from Rossi found what appeared to be a heavy nail on the conveyor belt. Back at the Money Pit area, metal detectorist Katja Drayton, while working on the new spoils, discovered a wrought iron heavy spike. Both the spike and nail were bagged and tagged and sent to the lab for further testing. Analysis. During the episode, the theory of the Duc d'Anville burying treasure on Oak Island was cited several times due to various artifacts that were found. This theory centers on the date of 1746. While theoretically possible, there has been no real evidence to support this theory. The only substantial evidence that has been cited by the Oak Island team is the alleged French ship's log that was brought forth in Season 5, Episode 10, Signs of the Cross. There are several problems with this log. The most important is the fact that it was written in English and not French. It is a supposed translation of the original, but where's the original? This document was part of the R.V. Harris collection at the Nova Scotia Archives. It is known that R.V. Harris made numerous mistakes in his reporting on Oak Island, and it is this writer's opinion that he falsified information in concert with William Blair, his friend, client, and fellow Freemason, to perpetuate the Oak Island mystery. Details on this will be forthcoming in a complete investigative report, The Mystery of Reginald Vanderbilt Harris, by Compendium Investigations, coming soon. Please follow our weekly episode analyses during the season, along with articles from the original Compendium Blockhouse blog, and special investigations and features involving Oak Island. Feel free to reach out to us for questions, comments, information, and any theories to our email, theoakislandcompendium@gmail.com. Please visit www.theoakislandcompendium.com for this article and our other content related to the Oak Island mystery. Good day from the Compendium.
And thank you so much, Daniel and Charlotte.
Yes. Thank you, Daniel and Charlotte. Daniel seems to have left us, but I'm sure he'll read this later.
Yep, no problem.
Well,
All right, guys. Hashtag hat. We're going to see who's over there. We'll get the hat giveaway going. You're welcome, Daniel. There's 7 entries. 1 out of 7. 1 out of 6 without Gary in there.
Daniel says, I'm here. He's been so quiet, I thought he'd left us.
Okay, ready, Judy?
Yes, ready. And good luck, everybody.
Yep, and don't forget, the winner, contact me at the Quest of Oak Island at AOL.com. Address, nice and clearly understandable. If you're international, I need your phone number because stamps.com don't want to send you the package if I don't have your international phone number. I have no idea if they call you guys before you get this package. I have no idea. Lordy 40, holy Muyan. Here we go. Who's the winner? Here we go. Got to be present to win. James Haworth is the winner. How you in here, James?
Congratulations, James. I did see you earlier.
I hope he's here.
Hope so, too. There he is. He's
Beautiful.
Here.
Beautiful, James. Send me your address. I'll get it out tomorrow morning. Okay, guys. It's about all I got for tonight. Judy, if you want to say your goodbyes, I'll say my goodbyes and head out.
Okay. Oh, and James, don't forget a picture, please. I enjoy the pictures very much. Hey, everybody, it's been a good night. I've enjoyed it. I hope you all have too. A little more positivity tonight for sure. But still, we got a long way to go, don't we? I want you all to have a good week. Enjoy Oak Island next Tuesday night. And I will be back with John and all of you on Wednesday night, which I look forward to greatly. So I love you all very much. Remember, stay safe, please, everybody. Stay safe. You too, John, and talk to you soon.
Okay, thank you, Judy. All right, guys. Next week's episode 14, Sinking In. As the team moves closer to retrieving what's believed to be the chapel vault, a dangerous event occurs in the money pit. You'll see me Tuesday, not me in the studio, but pre-show Tuesday. And you'll be with Judy and me Wednesday night, next Wednesday night at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time for our regular weekly podcast. All right, guys. What do I always say? Remember, members, always go forward. You may get a setback in your life, but just believe in yourself. Believe in your dreams, no matter how old you are. For tomorrow's never given. Never is tomorrow given. With this crazy, crazy world we live in, the world needs a ton of prayers every millisecond. So you keep smiling. You stay safe, like Judy says. You stay strong and you stay positive. Keep that negativity away from you. Be positive. Have that positive aura around you. Get that negativity away. Somebody really negative and down, stay away from them people. If you can't get help, you get help yourself. Find a professional. There's a lot of help out there for you guys. Thank you for joining me tonight. And Judy, I'll see you Tuesday. Judy and me Wednesday night. I hope you enjoyed the show. Thank you. Take care. And bye-bye.